Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Ana, and it's time for the latest news update from Spain and Benidorm Town. I hope you were all waiting for today's news because there are some important things once again that we need to share with you guys. So make sure you stay up until the end. First of all, we'll be talking about the situation here in hotels, bars and restaurants. Second news will be about the sad reality of not one, not two, but three airline company strikes right during festive season. Which days are affected, which companies here in Spain are affected, and what is actually going to be happening if it's safe to travel right now or if it's not the case. And the last news is what is waiting for us in terms of tourism in 2023, because just in several days we're going to hit 2023 already. What will be happening with tourism, what the prices will be, if they're going to be the same or more or maybe less in terms of hotels, bars, restaurants and cafeteria, leisure in general, and holidays. What's going to be happening with the touristic tax here in Valencian community, when it will take place, because we have an official date already. And a lot more. Also, weather forecast for up until New Year's Eve and New Year's Day for all those of you who are coming to Spain in the next couple of days or weeks. Let's start with the first news, which is the situation in Spain right now at the second half of December. To be honest with you, bars and restaurants will be quite full these days. Don't forget that literally tomorrow is going to be Christmas Eve. So those who are coming here as tourists, the majority of them have booked restaurants for the Christmas Eve meal or any kind of hotel for just like a special occasion. And the Christmas Day meals as well. A lot of the bars and restaurants are pre-booked already with reserved tables, and they will be really full. We will be filming for you guys the Christmas Day in Benidorm, which will be this Sunday, and this will be the video that will be out the same Sunday, so you will be able to check it out, how Benidorm looks like on a Christmas Day if there's a lot of people, and we do think there's going to be quite a lot of them, and what the general sense there is on the streets of our loveliest town in Costa Blanca. Hotels right now on Christmas and New Year will be around 90% of capacity, some of them, comparing with the amount of people that we've had in 2019. It's more or less equal already for these fiestas. So in general, the situation is quite good. The only thing and the issue that we kind of feel right now is that what will be happening in January and February. Obviously, January and February is something that is concerning us just a tiny bit, because, you know, these are the worst months of a year, literally, in terms of tourism, in terms of economy and bars, restaurants, hotels, businesses, hosteleria. These are the worst months ever, January and February. As soon as the Three Kings Day is over, so like starting from 7th of January, this is when all the fairs, Christmas fairs will be gone, all the Christmas markets will be gone, all the Christmas lights, Christmas trees, all the decorations, etc. And then we will hit like Valley, which is where we don't have any kind of fiestas, apart like from Valentine's Day, but it's not something specific, not something like special, you know, up until already the Easter. So these are like really calmest months, except for pensionist inserso groups, which are groups of pensionists here in Spain that gather in associations and then travel really cheap. Like for 200 euros, you get 1 or 2 weeks stay, basically in Benidorm in a 4-star hotel, full board included. So imagine that. Apart from in general couples or solo travelers without small school-age children, it's going to be extremely quiet. So 2 really calm months will be coming out shortly. And we'll see what will be happening starting from then, which is going to be our last news for today. The second news, however, that I wanted to share with you all is about the 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 airline companies that eventually are on strike for these holidays, which is Christmas, New Year, and Three Kings. These are the companies that have been giving us a little bit of trouble, I must say, during this year, 2022. It has been really hard because this year there were so many strikes, so many issues with airline companies. I think in UK there still are quite a lot of issues at the airports. Let us know if it's still the case or not, please, because there are also a lot of people, for example, that do travel to UK for holidays, for example, to discover, I don't know, London or any other town that they want. So it's really important to know what the situation actually is, but it's been quite hard, I must say. So right now, 3 companies that will be on strike are Ryanair, Vueling and Air Nostrum. Obviously, I've gathered for you guys the full data for which are the days that are mostly affected for each of airline companies, so that you would be prepared, so that you would inform yourself and don't be stressed out. For example, Ryanair will be on strike on 22nd, which was yesterday, so it's all passed already. 26th of December, which is a Boxing Day, if I'm not wrong. Let me know. I think it's Boxing Day, immediately after Christmas Day. I think it's a Boxing Day, which traditionally is when some people were giving like boxes with like gifts. There are several stories about it. I'm sure you know about it already. If not, you can check it online. There are several stories. One of them is that people were throwing a lot of boxes on that day, which is why it's called Boxing Day. The other one is that for people who had like less money, who were poor in church, and like a lot of families were giving them boxes with something special as well. There's like a lot of different legends about it. But basically on Boxing Day, 27th, 28th, 29th, 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th of January. Ryanair does not say anything about the cancellation of flights or nothing at all. Probably they will still do a minimum service, so it shouldn't be cancelled. However, I do feel that on these days there might be some queues at the airport. This is something that you must be prepared in any case, because on festive days there are quite a lot of people that are traveling. So just relax and flow with it, go with it. Vueling company is on strike today. That's like the Vueling company has the worst days for strike, to be honest with you. 23rd, 24th, so Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, 30th, 31st, which is New Year's Eve, New Year's Day 1st, 2nd, 5th, 6th, which is Three Kings, 8th and 9th of January. Vueling, however, did say that they are not planning on cancelling any kind of flights, which is great news. They did cancel some of the flights that they thought might be affected by it, but this was already like days ago. So all the people who had these flights that might be affected, they got a notification, they've rescheduled their flights, they've changed all the information already. So those of them who are on sale right now, available flights, these ones will not be affected as per words of Vueling company itself. So these flights, you can purchase them if you have some of these in mind. Air Nostrum has slightly less days on strike, and these are not like important days. 23rd, which is today, 26th, 27th, 29th, 30th, 2nd and 3rd. So basically this is what is happening this year. I sincerely, right now the plane is actually crossing the sky right here while we talk about the airline company strike. I obviously get why they're doing this. I obviously get all the reasons, and I just hope that next year will start better, because these strikes, these issues at the airport, I mean, they're affecting tourism so much. And since Spain is so dependent on tourism, especially some specific regions more than others, obviously, I really hope that next year is going to be better. There's not going to be so many airline strikes. The companies will give to people what they want, like to the workers, and everything will just magically resolve itself, and it will be safe to travel next year. Let us know if you're still coming to Spain these dates, or if you had to change your plans last minute due to the airline strikes. It will be really interesting and useful to know how many people actually got affected by these airline issues that we've been having this year. So let your comment here down below. And the last news that I wanted to share with you all is what is waiting for us in 2023. The year that a lot of people are waiting for, people are just waiting for something better to happen. The same that happened in pandemics. We always said, I want this year to be over with. Let's hope next year will be better. And like this, we're going every single year. So right now things seem to be getting slightly better in Spain, slowly but surely. So we are genuinely hoping that next year will bring us some positive things. One of the negative things probably next year here in Spain, concerning tourism will be the tourist tax. Tourist tax is quite famous. In many countries they actually have a tourist tax. So here in Valencian community, in general in Spain, we have it in Catalonia and on the islands, Balearic Islands if I'm not wrong. And right now we'll have it in Valencian community. When it's going to be happening? It's going to be happening starting from 19th of December 2023. This is the official date for when tax will be taking place. Our authorities still say it's a voluntary tax, okay? And every single municipal hall in Valencian community will be able to decide whether to put it in place or not. So let's hope Benidorm will say no as they want. However, it depends on political parties that are in the municipal hall. So even though hotels are screaming no, and all the bars and restaurants, but if the political party that's decided to put this law in first place is the majority in the municipal hall, then it will be approved. If it's not, then it's not going to be approved. So we are praying for the best outcome next year. But in general, the law should come in place on the 19th of December. Before that, you're safe to travel. Apart from that, January and February, as I've said, will be probably the coolest months. And around the beginning of March, which is when we kind of are starting the new summer season by Easter, more or less, which is end of March, beginning of April. However, in March, we can already see more and more people traveling. The prices, by the way, for next year, it's really difficult to say. I'm going to give you a general statistics of what is waiting probably for those of you who will be traveling. In general, in Spain and in Benidorm as well, the prices will go high by around 8.8%. This is something that we knew will be happening, generally speaking. However, if you book in advance, a lot of the hotels have specific offers. For example, if you book an early bird booking, they give you already a discount. If you book for a longer than 7-day stay, you get another discount. If you book a specific summer offer, you get another discount. Sometimes children even go for free, If you are registering at their website and you get like a loyalty card, another discount. So you can sum up until like really like 30-35%, even sometimes 40% of discount for your stay, which is just great. So just check all the offers, check if they have loyalty programs, compare all the prices. Sometimes people are getting even the same good deals that they had this year for next year. So and if you can book it right now while the prices are still not changed, definitely must be a better deal. Compare it, don't rush, because you can get a nice price here still in Benidorm. Don't book the first one you'll see, because it's quite probable you'll spend way more money than you could have spent if you would have waited a little bit and compared all the things with it. And always in the majority of the cases, for example, if you find a better price somewhere but you want to book directly with a hotel that also offer you benefits, for example, like early check-in, late checkout, welcome drink, I don't know, that offer you discounts in spa and all kinds of common areas, restaurants, bars, etc. They also might offer you free transfer shuttle bus from airport towards the hotel, back and forth, and a lot of other pluses. So if you see there's a cheaper deal outside but you want to book with a hotel, call the hotel, send them an email. They'll probably ask for it with the caption of the cheaper price, and they will equal it for you. This is something that not a lot of people know, but this is actually how it works. This is what I was doing when I was in the reservations management team, and this is actually how it's functioning. So 2023, really unsure month. We'll see what will be going on, but the tax will be at the end of month. Maybe it's not even going to be put in place. Who knows? Depends on the municipal hall, and we will know it slightly later on in early 2023 probably, and I'll obviously let you know as soon as we get this information. And apart from that, hotels can still be found more or less with the same price. We still feel that next year we will receive tourism as every single year in a bigger or less amount. We'll see it at the beginning of next year. So far, at least the first 2 months, which is January and February, are looking really quiet here in Benidorm. So if this is what you were looking for, quietest months, still sunny weather, nice weather by the way, maybe these 2 months will be ideal for you to come, and these are actually the cheapest months of the year, and you will still have a lot of the hotels to choose from because the majority of them are available for you to come. And now let's talk about the weather. What is waiting for all those of you who are coming shortly to Spain on these festive days? The weather today is actually lovely. You can see here a little bit of blue skies, just amazing here in the eucalyptus. These are natural eucalyptus park here in Altea, and the weather is just gorgeous. It's so sunny, nice and warm in here. By the way, today is around 20 degrees, so be prepared for some warm Christmas. And the rain is only in some north parts of Spain. It basically abandoned Spain already, so nice and lovely weather is waiting for you guys. Apart from that, the sunshine came with a lot of strength in here. And as for the festive days, will be waiting for us? First of all, we will have a very nice Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. All these days will be sunny, just with a tiny bit of clouds. So don't worry, it's not gonna be raining at all. And today we have here between 20 and 22 degrees temperature. Temperatures will be like this during the whole entire week, between 19 and 23 degrees. In middle almost of winter at the end of December. People are even walking with shorts. You'll be able to see it here in a second, enjoying the nicest weather. And in Alicante, it's going to be even 24 degrees, which is even more impressive. The water temperature is around 17.3 degrees today. A lot of people are heading to the beach to sunbathe and get some vitamin D and some tan. Thank you for watching today's latest news update. I wish you a loveliest day, loveliest Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. I hope you'll be enjoying with your family and loved ones. And we'll see each other tomorrow with a new video from Benidorm Town from Christmas Eve. And on Sunday, we'll be having a spectacular video from Benidorm on a Christmas Day. I'll see you then. Bye.